got, you search, there's an answer if you reach into your soul, and the sorrow that you know will melt away. Let's write it. So let's do this. Let's do this. So we talked a little bit about, this is again a storytelling thing similar to what we did with Aquila, with the operative word, and all the people that are theater majors have done like some variation on this, all of you. So we need to pick, and I know you've thought about this because I asked you to, like a little, we talked about it a little bit. You need to know who you're singing to, what you need from them, what you want them to do, and pretty much why you're singing this. So you need to, first of all, do you have a person that you know you're singing this to?
I imagine myself singing this to myself.
Okay, and what that could definitely work. What do you want from yourself? Okay, and what, I'm gonna use what our teacher does for us, because this is the class that Mike and I are in together. What version of yourself?
The downtrodden, ready to give up version.
Awesome, good answer. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's pretty much terms that we would use in our
That's
graduate level
great.
class.
Yeah.
Yes. So, downtrodden, those are some strong words. And what do you want from the downtrodden? And I don't want to paraphrase what you just said, but it was so great. What do you want from that version of yourself?
I want them to not give up. I want them to keep going, to recognize that there's something in them that can keep us going.
Great. So she's talking to the downtrodden and all the other things she said version of herself, and she wants that version of herself not to give up. That's pretty strong. So what you need to do here is actively throughout the whole song envision what that version of yourself is doing and saying. Is that version of you giving in to what you're saying and trusting you, or is the head down? Are they ready to walk out the door? Do you have to keep them in the room? And obviously we're talking to a version of ourselves, so it's not you can't really picture a literal person, because I guess we talk to ourselves in the mirror, but we don't usually have full out conversations with ourselves. You've got to this is imaginary world, so you just got to picture that version of yourself and what she is doing. And so you've got to keep on trying harder and harder to get from her what you want. Don't let her be an easy given. Don't let her say, okay, you got me. You got to fight for what you want. All right. So let's take it from
Can I stop leaning, or should I?
Oh, you can stop leaning. Yes. Do you have this memorized? Yes, you do. So this is going to make it a little bit easier. And Mike is going to follow you. I only want you to think about what we just talked about. I don't want you to worry about coming in the right time or anything like that. I just want you to go for your objective and your goal. Bless you.
Thank you.
Almost out again.
There's a hero. If you look inside your heart, you don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer. If you look into your soul, and the sorrow that you know will melt away. Then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you.
Beautiful. Actually, people that are going to audition in an audition setting, you stay in the moment of your theatrical action until the music stops, and even a second or two after. If you break and kind of just do this, they will lose, anybody watching you will lose any semblance of thinking you're actually talking to another human being, and will almost detract from all the beautiful work that you did. So just stay in the moment, and the beginning was a little bit kind of around, but then all of a sudden you focused and pinpointed. It's actually a hard thing to do, to like really pick a person and stick to them and try to get something from them. It's almost uncomfortable at times. Go with that discomfort and use it. All right, let's just sing. Give Mike your tempo. We'll just sing through the next one. So guys, when you guys are all singing, think about this. whether it's today or in your lessons tomorrow or next week. Think about this. This also, it helps, it fuses into the voice too. It's not just the theatrical thing or an acting thing. So let's go there right away. All the work we did on the last song, let's infuse that in this. So I want you to, and this is another thing that I've never talked about with you guys, and Micah knows all about this, and I think it's really good. I don't care how you do it. It could be many different ways, but you wanna breathe in your other person you're talking to and actually see them before you start. The piano player will wait for you, so you gotta give them some signal that you're ready. You don't wanna look over to them and do this, because that takes you out of what the world you just created. But I believe that you could do a nod, but still looking at the person, or a step forward. Either one works, just so Micah knows that you're in your world, the world you created, and you're ready to begin, okay?
I'll do a step forward.
Good, yes, thank you. Thanks.
All those days watching from the windows, all those years outside looking in, all that time never even knowing just how blind I've been. Now I'm here, blinking in the stars. Now I'm here, suddenly I see, standing here. It's all so clear. I'm where I'm meant to be, and at last I see the light. And it's like the fog has lifted, and at last I see the light. And it's like the sky is blue, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything looks different now that I see you.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. And that's the first time you've done that where I saw different colors. Like every other time you've done it, I could tell that you needed something from another person, but there was joy in that, and there was also almost like there was another thing going on, whether it was trepidation or like, wow, this is happening to me for the first time. Did you guys feel like you were in a story there?
Yeah.
Yeah? So singing becomes an art form on so many different levels. It's not just about the physical instrument, singing itself, but it becomes a storytelling device. And that, I'm hoping you're realizing too, that infuses in the voice too, the actual vocal production. It's not just acting separate from voice. They could kind of work hand in hand. All right, beautiful job.